What you're about to watch are the stories of the team from Kil-Kare at the ET Finals at Indianapolis Raceway Park, September the 15th, 2001.
June Kil-Kare, #1 at the bracket finals, but #1 in everybody's hearts who race here each and every week. Well, it was a team effort, and that's what it's all about. That's the team part of it. Each individual had to contribute whatever they contributed, and that's exactly what happened, whether it be winning the category or making one round. If they had not made that one round, we'd be 1 point shy of where we ended up. And not so much because of the circumstances the week before, but everybody came together. It was a good event, topped off with a win.
5 times national champion.
What's going to stand out in your mind about the 2001 ET Finals?
Well, the 2001 ET Finals was my first full weekend there at Indy. You know, I've been there a couple times on Sunday, but this was phenomenal. To see the team itself pull together and work as, you know, as a unit. You have 6 or 7 guys helping one guy fix his car. You know, you got the whole team standing behind the car at the starting line, cheering the people on. Like I told Jay Hollinger, you know, we're not in the stands right now, but we're down on the starting line and our spirit is up in the stands. So we're rooting the team on in the pits, we're rooting the team on the starting line where it really counts. And the people, just to help one another and talk about what's going on, I can't. It's an experience I'll never forget.
Should already be up here. We need the rest of you to the lane.
Here's the first thing we got, guys.
Okay.
Need you both to say, at the same time, we're #1 5 times.
We're #1 5 times.
All right, Ryan, Dean. First of all, what one thing's going to stand out in your mind from Indy 2001?
What would stand out in my mind?
Yep.
Winning for Barb.
Ryan?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with that.
Okay, now.
Team spirit and winning for Barb.
Think about this one for a second. If you could break out one person you'd call the most valuable player, whether they were a driver, crew person, not even on the team, but did more than anybody else, that really helped the team do it this year, who would it be? In your mind?
My mind, Rick Chrysler. Done a super job. Food, everything was excellent. We appreciate it a lot. The racers really did. And all the guys that helped cook, these guys, everybody. You, everybody was there. It was a team. It was really good.
As far as one standing out, I'd say the team Kil-Kare. I mean, it has one. That's it.
What one thing is going to stand out in your mind a few years from now when you look back on the 2001 bracket final?
Well, #1 going 4 rounds, but Rick Chrysler. He was the strength of the entire team. 110%. Every time you turned around, he was there. And I enjoyed the ride down the track in the limousine. I thought that was pretty good.
Second question, I guess maybe you answered this one already. But if you can pick out a most valuable player, tell the person, could be a driver, could be a crew person, whatever, that really helped make this happen for the team this year, who would it be?
Well, at the track, it was John and Joe Bozier in the maintenance of the 2 cars that broke. Any one particular person? Again, I think I have to go to Rick. He was the one that pumped everybody up. He He was the one that was in the stands making the most noise. He was there. That was great.
Out of Springfield, 912 down in. Jesse Sowers out of Springfield, 981.
That camera and go, we're number one 5 times. 5 times. Number one.
All the team effort.
Here's what I need you to do. Look right straight into the camera lens and say, we're number one.
Tell me when.
Anytime.
We're number 1 5 times.
All right. Couple of quick questions. When you look back a few years from now on this year's bracket finals, what's going to stand out in your mind?
My car blowing up. Yeah. No, winning it all. Yeah. Winning it all.
And the car dying after you got home.
Yeah. Car dying, blowing up after I got home.
What made it all
One,
over?
yeah, one hell of a year.
The camera and say, we're number one 5 times.
We're number one, we're number one, we're number one, we're number one, we're number one.
What's going to stand out?
Brian Poe's winning it all. You know, I was real proud of Brian. I had trouble. Like with the recorder, that's what killed me, but Brian come through. Okay.
You got about 30 seconds before you get ready to head up?
Huh?
You got about 30 seconds before you get ready to head up?
Well, I'm in bracket 2. I'm already done. I'm just taking it off the charger.
Ah, cool.
Yep. So thanks. Heck yeah, I could use the jacket.
We're done yet. We're having a little video fun here.
Oh, yeah?
Take a look at the camera and go, we're number one 5 times.
We're number one 5
Quick
times.
question, Doc. A couple of years from now, and you look back on the 2001 bracket finals, what's going to stand out in your mind?
Oh, probably when I broke my rear end Friday and them guys switched it in less than 45 minutes. Like another guy had a rear end, and I pulled there Friday night, broke it on the second practice. And as soon as I pulled up the pits, man, they surrounded me and had another rear end, had it in there in 45 minutes. That'd probably stand out because it got me going again.
Jeff, a couple of years from now, when you look back on the 2001 ET finals, what's going to be the one thing that will really stand out in your mind about this year?
I guess it would be winning it for Barb. She's gone.
Second question. If somebody were to ask you, was there a most valuable player this year? A driver, crew person, cheerleader, supporter, whatever, that just really went above and beyond this year to make the team championship happen? In your mind, who would it be?
Gee, I don't know. Brian did awful good. Scott did awful good. Doug did awful good. There's a lot of them. I think it was a team effort overall.
Excellent. Thanks, Scott. Congratulations. All right. I'll ask you guys this together. You can answer it in order, and then we'll let you get going. Years from now, and you look back on 2001 ET Finals, what one thing is going to stand out in your mind?
Winning the thing. That and my daughter. Sunday morning, that'll bury my mind forever.
Got that.
Winning the drive for 5 thing, that sticks with you.
Dave?
I'd have to say, yeah, my niece, the accident there, and my brother-in-law winning the whole thing, and the team winning the whole thing also. That was great, being part of that. I've been over there and haven't won any rounds, and finally I won a little bit, and that's helped the team. That's great.
Speaking of helping the team, that's kind of the other question that I've got here, which is, if somebody were to ask you who the most valuable player was, somebody who could have been a rider, driver, crew person, somebody not even actually on the team who just really helped that team championship happen this year, in your mind, who would it be?
I would say Britain's crew chief. What's his name? His son won the junior.
George Antrobius?
Yes, I would say him because he works on both of his cars and they both went to the final. One won, the other one didn't. That happens.
Brian?
My first response thought when you asked that question was, I can't really think of one individual person because it took everyone over there to accumulate those 97 points. Necessarily wasn't just the people that made it to the final, it was everyone that was there that won a round I mean, all of them. I can't single out one person. I think everyone that was there made the whole thing happen.
That's all I need, guys.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you.
Dave. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, let's get to work.
We're number one 5 times.
A couple of years from now, when you look back on the 2001 bracket finals, what's going to stand out in your mind?
Wally.
Second question. If somebody were to ask you if there was a most valuable player this year, it could have been a driver, somebody who was actually on the team but just really helped make that championship happen this year. In your mind, who'd it be?
Probably my dad, because he's the one that took me and helped me and taught me how to race. So that's it.
That'll work. Thanks, man.
Everybody together. The point spread, you know, anybody could have messed up, made a difference.
Excellent. Thanks, man. Congratulations again. We're having a little video for you. Okay. I need you to look at the camera and say, we're number one 5 times.
We're number one 5 times.
All right.
I do love TV commercials.
Well, while we got you on camera here, a couple of years from now, when you look back on the 2001 ET Finals, what's going to be the thing that'll stand out in your mind?
Besides me going red by 4,000 first round?
Yeah, ignore that.
Staying there and watching everybody win and watching us win. Because I've been coming here for 10 years and it was awful nice to see a bunch of the people I've been hanging around with for 10 years do as well as we did. That's what's going to stand out for me. Cool. And being a part of the team, even though I did go out first round, I still felt like I was part of the team. It made me feel like I was part of the team. Yeah.
Look right straight into the camera and say, we're number one 5 times.
All right.
Ready,
boy? Ready? We're number one 5 times.
All right. Now we'll go right down the line here. Got 2 quick questions for you. First one goes like this. Years from now, when you look back on the 2001 bracket finals, what's going to stand out in your mind?
For me, it's winning the Mac Tool shootout. That was the highlight of my Indy experience. I haven't done real good in the race. I've lost the first round 2 times I've been, but I won the Mac Tool challenge. I will always remember that.
Right.
For me, it's going to be the teamwork for everybody that we saw over at Indy. The fact that we had a couple guys break, a couple guys needing parts, and everybody pitched in together, and it was the unity of the entire Kil-Kare team that went over together is what will stand out the most to me.
John?
What stand out the most will be teamwork, like Ron says, and the thought that me and my boy both got to go to Indy the same year and win a championship.
Question number 2. I'll go right down the line again. If you could pick out somebody that you'd call the most valuable player, driver, crew person, somebody who wasn't even actually on the team that helped that championship really happen this year, in your mind, who'd it be?
Mine done that. Mine fell out.
Wow. I'd have to say probably the whole Kil-Kare organization for the great hospitality suite and stuff. That really made it easy on a lot of people because we were so busy at the track this year that them having the food for us there just helped everybody out a lot, and the teamwork was just phenomenal. Like Ron said, it was a great year.
Makes it really hard to try and pick one person and say that was probably the most beneficial person. We had so much teamwork. I can nominate Joe and John for the parts that they lent, for Donnie's car when it broke, and I can nominate 15 other guys that were laying underneath the cars when we needed work to be done. It's really, I can't put one name to it. It's got to be the whole team effort.
John?
There can't be one person. You can't name one person that contributed the most. We went as a team, we acted as a team, we won as a team, and we come back as a team. That's the way I look at it.
Great. Thanks, guys. What's that? Over there.
He did.
Oh, yeah, he did. You're going to get the same one. First thing I need you to do, just look right straight at the camera and say, we're number one 5 times.
We're number one, we're number one, we're number one, we're number one, we're number one.
2 questions. First one is, a couple of years from now, when you look back on the 2001 ET Finals, what's going to stand out in your mind?
Shoot, I don't know, getting beat early, I guess.
Question number 2. If somebody were to ask you who was the most valuable player this year, a driver, a crew person, somebody who wasn't even maybe on the team as such, but just really helped make the team championship thing happen this year, in your mind, who would it be?
I don't know, I guess we all. Yeah, I'd say it's a team thing. Who stands out the most.
That'll do it. Thanks, Jim.
Over at Indy, we just had a blast. The team came together, you know, much nicer than I ever thought it ever would. We were a unit. I felt that we were a real unit this year. All the things that went on, all the people that worked hard to pull things together, it was great. NHRA Division III, we're number 1.
Team Kil-Kare, we're number 1. 5 times national champions.
So what do you think of that?
NHRA and drag racing. And I think it's great, and we're going to
See yours. International large. You sure? You might be all right with a large. You know, I need
double X in the arms there.